Jai Ram, Rama, Rama, Kunja Bihari, Radha, Radha, Kunja Bihari, Jaya Gopi, Jana, Radha, Giridhara, Gopi Jana, Radha, Giridhara, Jai Shri Jai Jai Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Rama Rama, Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Rama Rama, Hare Ram, Jaya Rama, Giridhari Rama, Giridhari Rama, Giridhari Giridhari Rama, Giridhari Rama, Jai Jai Jagannath, Jai Jai Jagannath, Jai Subhadra, Jai Jagannath, Jai Jai Jaya Gautami Jaya Gautami Gautami Jaya Gautami Jaya सर्वभक्ति विघ्न विनाश जय ओम विष्णुपाद परमहंस प्रभुपाचार्य सरस्वती स्वामी अभयचरण अरविंद भक्ति वेदांत स्वामी प्रभुपाद की ISKCON BBTPI founder Acharya Sri Guru Govinda merciful A.C. Bhakti Vedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada ki Jai Om Vishnupada Paramahansa Parikacharya Sastra Sati Divine Grace Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur Tidandi Goswami Maharaj ki नामाचार्य श्रील हरिदास ठाकुर की अनंत कोटि वैष्णव वृंद की प्रेम से कहो जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासदि गौर भक्त वृंद की गौर भक्त वृंद के श्री श्री राधा गिरिधारी जी के ललिता विशाखा के जगन्नाथ बलदेव सुभद्रा मैया के ऋषि गौर निताई के ओम ग्लोरी डिवोटी ओम ग्लोरी डिवोटी ओम ग्लोरी डिवोटी ग्रंथ राज श्रीमद् भागवत महापुराण की निताय गौर हरि प्रेमानंदे। ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय। ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय। ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय। नारायण नमस्कृत्यं नरं चैव नरोत्तमं देवीं सरस्वतीं व्यासं ततो जयामुदीरये। नष्टप्रायेषु भद्रेषु नित्यं भागवत सेवया भगवते उत्तम श्लोके भक्तिर्भवते नैष्ठके भक्तिर्भवते नैष्ठके भक्तिर्भवते नैष्ठके। हरे कृष्णा। ग्रंथराज श्रीमद् भागवत महापुराण की रीडिंग फ्रॉम श्रीमद् भागवतम कैंटो 4 chapter 29 text 7 बृहत्बालं मनोविद्या बृहत्बलं मनोविद्या उभा इन्द्रिया नायकम् उभा इन्द्रिया नायकम् पांचल पंच विषया पांचाल पंच विषया यन्मध्ये नवकं पुराम् न यन्मध्ये नवकं पुराम् बृहत्बलं मनोविद्या उभायेन्द्रिया नायकम् पंचाल पंच विषया यन्मध्ये नवकं पुरम् यन्मध्ये नवकं पुरम् यन्मध्ये नवकं पुरम्। The word to word meaning. Brihad Balam, very powerful. Manaha, the mind. Vidya, one should know. Obaya Indriya of both groups of senses. Nayakam, the leader. Panchala, the kingdom named Panchala. Pancha Vishaya, five. Vishaya, sense objects. Yat of which Madhya in the midst. Navakam, having nine apertures. Puram, the city. Translation and purport by His Divine Grace. A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada, Srila Prabhupada ki. The 11th attendant, who is the commander of others, is known as the mind. He is the leader of senses, both in the acquisition of knowledge and in the performance of work. The Panchala kingdom is that atmosphere in which the five sense objects are enjoyed. Within that Panchala kingdom is the city of body which has nine gates. Purport. The mind is center of all activities and is described here as Brihadabala, very powerful. To get out of the clutches of Maya, material existence, one has to control his mind. According to training, the mind is the friend or enemy of the living entity. If one gets a good manager, his estate is very nicely managed. But if the manager is a thief, his estate is spoiled. Similarly, in his material conditional existence, the living entity gives power of attorney to his mind. As such, he is liable to be misdirected by his mind into enjoying sense object. Srila Ambrish Maharaj therefore first engaged his mind upon the lotus feet of the Lord. Savai mana Krishna Padaravindayo. When the mind is engaged in meditation on the lotus feet of the Lord, the senses are controlled. The system of control is called yama, and this means subduing the senses. One who can subdue the senses is called Swami, but one who cannot control the mind is called Das. The mind directs the activities of the senses, which are expressed through different outlets as described in the next verse. Om Ajnanatimirandasya Gyan Anjana Salakaya Chakshurunmilitam Yena Tasmai Shri Guruve Namaha Shri Chaitanya Manoabhistam Stapitam Yena Bhutale Swayam Rupa Kadamayam Dadati Swapadantikam Vandeham Shri Guru Shri Uta Pada Kamalam Shri Gurun Vaishnavamcha Shri Rupam Sagrajatam Sagana Raghunathan Vitam Tam Sajivam Sadavaitam Savadutam Parijana Saitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Shri Radha Krishna Padam Sagana Lalita Shri Vishakam Vitam He Krishna Karuna Sindhu Dinabandhu Jagatpate Gopesha Gopika Kanta Radha Kanta Namastute Tapta Kanchan Gorangi Radhe Vrindavaneshwari Vishwabhanu Sute Devi Pranamami Hari Priye Pancha Kalpatarubhyascha Kripa Sindhu Bhevacha Patita Nama Pavnebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namaha Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Chachari Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Ute Mahabhirya Ima Puruvibhu Nirmaya Sete Yadamashu Purusha Bhunte Gunana Sodasa Sodasatmaka Solam Krisista Bhagavan Chamsime Solam Krisista Bhagavan Chamsime Solam Krisista Bhagavan Chamsime Akila Jagad Guru Vachana se Amar Karibar Cham Tatuma तब कृपा होए मोर कथा शुद्ध होए सुनिया सबर सखत जय गुचिपे मुखम करोति वाचालम पंगुम लंगायते गिरिम यत् कृपा तम वंदे श्री गुरुं दीनतारिणे मुखेर भाग्य मनसेरुल्लास दोषमी मोहन Hare Krishna International Society for Consciousness is gone. Our plan welcomes all the devotees for the morning Srimad Bhagavatam class. Please accept the blessings of Sri Sri Radha Giridhariji and mercy of His Divine Grace, A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada. Srimad Bhagavatam is life of Vaishnava. Srimad Bhagavatam is the heart of Vaishnava. Srimad Bhagavatam is the most treasured spiritual, divine, transcendental property of Vaishnava. Srimad Bhagavatam is Krishna in his literary form, Vangmaisaru. Paramahansa Chakrachudamani. Srimad Bhagavatam is the Paramahansa Samhita, the topmost swan-like literature. Paramahansa Chakrachudamani Srila Sukdev Goswami Maharaj Shri, contemplating on the transcendental, spiritual, divine pastimes, names, qualities, and the form of Supreme Personality of Godhead Krishna arrives at the bank of Ganges in Haridwar, in Sukta, where he meets King Parikshit, who has taken a vow to fast until death. And he describes the pastime of Narada Muni. Once Alexander the Great was in his full mettle and he was conquering nation after nation, nation after nation. And after conquering one, he was going to another. So he was passing through a forest. In the forest, he was going with his entourage, that is, ministers, soldiers, the whole battalion of army. And as he was marching ahead, he saw a saint sitting there. a sadhu, and the sadhu was quietly meditating. And Alexander the Great was feeling, wow, I am the greatest personality, and have to, I can, I can, I'm so famous all over the world. Everybody who is coming in front of me, they stand up and with respect hold hands and bow to me. And he was feeling, now, now, this saintly personality will stand up and in a very humble gesture with folded hands, he will give respect to me and obeisance to me. And now he will do it. 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 And he was passing. He will do it now. He will do it now. And he passed by and he looked back. Is he giving me respect? But his utter surprise, he did not pay obeisance. Somehow, Alexander the Great did not like this. So he stopped the chariot. Said, stop. The whole army stopped. And he called his minister, called this saintly personality, tell him to come in and ask him why he did not pay respect to me. So, so the minister said, yes. And they came in front of the saintly personality. Get up, stand up. Our master is calling you. Who is your master? Alexander the Great, don't you know him? He has conquered everything in this world. Come, you did not pay respect to him. You have to stand in front of him. So Alexander the Great. So the saint was smiling. Tell your king, tell your master that he is my servant. He is my servant. Go tell your king, your master, that he is my servant. So the minister, they were angry and they wanted to take a sword out and want to chop his head out. Alexander the Great just indicated, stop it. Don't do that. For some reason, some good sense came to Alexander the Great and he walked. For some reason, he knew that the saintly people in India are little wise. So he got on and he came. What is it you said? And why do you want to kill him? He said, he's saying, the master, the king is my servant. Alexander the Great was angry, but he controlled his anger and he came. Why did you say so, my dear saintly personality? The saint smiled and he said, I am a disciple of my great spiritual master, and he has taught me how to control mind. So I have controlled anger, greed, lust, envy, jealousy, madness. They are under my control. So the servant named anger agitated you, and you became servant of anger. What do you mean? My dear King Alexander the Great, when we are going in the chariot and he's expecting me to pay respects and I did not pay respect, you got angry, yes, no? Yes. So anger controlled you and you came under control of anger. So you are servant of anger. And anger is in my control. That means anger is my servant and you are servant of anger. That is, you are my servant. And Alexander the Great, for the first time, he understood, wow, this is amazing, and he could understand. Then the saint said, my dear king, winning the world outside is not important. Winning the world inside is important. And that is the mind. The mind is called as Brihadabalam Mano Vedya. The mind is called as the commander of the 10 senses. And in Bhagavad Gita, Krishna goes on to say, Manasashtani Indriyani Prakritasthana Karsati. Mamai Amsha Jivaloke Jivalok Jivabhuta Sanatana Manasashtani Indriyani Prakritasthana Karsati. Manasashtani Indriyani Mamai Amsha Jivaloke Jivabhuta Sanatana. My Amsha, the living entity is my part and parcel. Amsha Jiva Loki. Jiva Bhuta Sanatana for eternality. It's my part and parcel. But unlike the spiritual world, in this material world, which is also mine, the living entity is struggling with mind and the 10 senses, them. Manasastani Indra in total 11 senses. And it is called Brihad Balam Mano Vidya Ubaya Indriya Nayakam. So there is the 5 knowledge gaining senses and the 5 working senses. And the mind is the commander of both. Nayakam. The mind commands the eyes, nose. The mind, which is contaminated, which tells the eyes, look at this beautiful picture. Go to the movie theater. So the intelligence make plans and the legs walks towards the theater. The body, the human body is compared to like a chariot. And a chariot with 5 horses. And the mind is called as the rein. And the charioteer, the driver, is described as the intelligence. And the master is sitting on the chariot. And as the master orders, the charioteer has to take the charioteer has to take the chariot to the destination. But when the charioteer is very big, that means the intelligence is very big, then the senses, the horses, the charioteer will not be able to control the horses. The reins will be loose. That means the 5 reins will be loose. So the horses is free to go anywhere and everywhere. If the horses feel like going to eat what is not to be eaten, so the whole chariot will be taken. They stop in front of the restaurant and they will eat what is not to be eaten, along with the mind, intelligence, and the master. And if the mind wants to see, if in the chariot is going and if they see a beautiful movie theater and there's a nice movie and the whole chariot, the horse will drag the chariot towards the movie theater, not to the destination. which the master wants. And the whole chariot with 5 horses, the master will see the movie and forget about going to the destination. So the human body is a chariot where the mind is the reins and the intelligence is the charioteer. And Krishna says that the intelligence should be strong. In 8th chapter of Bhagavad Gita, Krishna says, Tashmat Sarveshu Kaleshu Mam Anusmaram Idasya Mai Arpita Manobuddhir. He says, Mai Arpita Manobuddhir. Says that Tashmat Sarveshu Kaleshu, all time, all place, and all circumstances. Just think about me. And whatever activity you're doing, even if it is a very grossly gross activity like fighting, you can think about it with the mind and the intelligence think. So this mind is our friend if we are thinking about Krishna. And we can think about Krishna at all time, place, and circumstances. Just require, like a boy, he falls in love with a girl. Whether he's at home, he's thinking about the girl. Whether he's at work, he's thinking about. Whether he's studying, he's thinking about the girl. Similarly, a rich man who is like totally in making money, even if he's in the at home, he will think about money. Whether he's going in the car, he will think about money. And in this same way, Srila Rupa Goswami Pad is great Acharya in our Gaudiya Vaishnava Sampradaya, is requesting and saying that, oh Krishna, and is praying to Krishna, like, let my mind be like a, you know, attracted towards Krishna, like a boy. Oh, no, not a boy. He says like a lusty man is uh, uh, looking at the women, or like a lusty man is attracted to women body. That kind of attraction which a lusty man is having to a woman, that kind of attraction, let my mind have for. And the next example also, Rupa Goswami Pad saying, oh Krishna, let my mind be attracted towards you like a greedy man, a money maker, businessman. He is so greedy that he's thinking about money everywhere. So much. So he's totally into thinking about money. So let my mind be thinking. So in this way, Srila Prabhupada quotes Srila Ambrish Maharaj from Srimad Bhagavatam. He tells, Savai Mana Krishna Padaravindayo. Let my mind be engaged in Krishna's name, form, qualities, and pastimes. It's very important that the mind be trained. The mind which is thinking about Krishna as per the instructions of the spiritual master, anukulena Krishna anusilanam bhaktira uttamam. So that is a friend, is our friend. But the mind which is not thinking about Krishna as per the instruction of the spiritual master is our enemy. Like Kamsa is also thinking about Krishna, but out of fear. Shishupal is thinking about Krishna out of envy. So it's not according to the teachings, Anushilana, teachings of a spiritual master. So we should think about Krishna in a very favorable way. Anukulena, Anusilanam, as taught by the spiritual master. Then that mind,
that mind is our friend. And when the mind is not thinking about Krishna, we should understand our mind is our enemy. So we should never ever listen to the mind, which is our enemy. So whom should we listen to? Then we should listen to spiritual masters' instructions. We should listen to we should listen to the scriptures, and we should listen to the sadhu guru shastra. And if the mind is not in control, never ever listen to mind. Mind will say, it's okay if we don't chant today. It's cold, you know. So what? So many people are not chanting. Aren't they alive? Why are you practicing Krishna consciousness? Is it important for living? There are 5 million people in New Zealand and only 50 devotees. You see, without devotional life also. So the mind will cheat us. We should not listen to the mind. Should not listen to the mind. The mind is our enemy. Unless and until we cross Ado Shraddha Tata Sadhu Sang Bhajana Kriya, Anartha Nivritti, we, we cross over the state of Anartha Nivritti, we should not. Artha means valuable. Anartha means that is not that which is not valuable. Uh, So lust, anger, greed is not a valuable thing. It's not good for us. Unless and until we cross over lust, anger, greed, illusion, madness, puja, love, pratishtha, we should practice chant, clean the mind. Cheto darpan marjan. This mantra are words which will, in the form of sound, which will go through the ears and purify the mind. Mantra technically means mantra iti mantra, mind, one which delivers the mind from lust, anger, greed, illusion. It's called mantra. And of that, many mantras, Maha Mantra is the most powerful mantra. That's why Maha Mantra. There are 7,000 mantras. Maha Mantra is very powerful. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram. Ram. Srila Prabhupada is saying, fully surrender to Krishna, fully surrender to Krishna. We should tell the mind, fully surrender to Krishna. That's why a great saint, Govinda Ghosh, has very nicely sung the bhajan, which devotees many times sing. Bhajahure mana Shri Nanda Nandana Abhaya Charanara Vindare Bhajahure mana Shri Nanda Nandana Abhaya Charanara Vindare दुर्लभमानव जनम सतसंग दुर्लभमानव जनम सतसंग तरो ये भव सिंधुरे तरो ये भव सिंधुरे भजौ रे माय डियर माइंड भजौ रे मन please chant the name of Krishna. Sri Nanda Nandan. Please take the names of Nanda Maharaj's son, Nanda Nandan, by which we get fearlessness. Abhaya Charana Ravindare. In his lotus feet, we get fearlessness. This human body is very rare. It is temporary. Please take advantage of this human body. The intelligence is very sharp. It is meant for coming in association of devotees and making our life devoted to Krishna. Please, and cross over the ocean of material existence. Bhajaure mana Sri Nanda Nandana Bhaya Charana Arvind. Durlabha Man. We say, okay, next time. No, no, no. This human life is very rare. What is the probability, chance that next we will get this human body? Take it seriously, sincerely. It's matter of few years. It's matter of few years. If we are sincere, we'll make it. And if we don't take opportunity seriously, we will break it. So let us make it. Cheto Darpana Marjanam. Cheto Darpana Marjanam. Clean the mind. That's why Chaitanya Mahaprabhu demonstrated cleaning the temple of Gundicha, where the Lord is going to come. He cleaned it once, he cleaned it twice, and thrice with water. First is cleaning. The first cleaning is big dust. That is lust, anger, and greed is thrown out. First is cleaning big dust. Then again there is cleaning that takes small dust, small straws, small sands. That is puja la pratishtha, profit, adoration, and worship. When we practice Krishna consciousness, when we chant Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, we may feel, wow, now I have uh, I have taken a vow not to eat meat, onion, garlic included. Wow, I'm not doing that. I will taken a vow not to take intoxication, and I'm not taking intoxication, and intoxication including tea, coffee. Oh, and I am not indulging in any illicit activities, and also I am not gambling. Wow, wow, wow. We may say wow, but Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is saying that is gross. There is subtle things. That is lust, anger, and greed. So we have to chant Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna. And again, he cleans the whole temple with water. Zup, zup, zup. Even after cleaning, we may say, wow, now I'm full-time devotee and I'm a devotee for many years and almost I am not overcome lust, anger, and greed. Even then, there will be a tinge of, gratification. That is puja la pratishtha. I want that everybody should worship me. I'm such a great devotee. I'm doing such great services, lab, and I should get the benefit. All good, all good facilities should be given to me. And everybody said, worship me. Wow. So this tendency is the last snare of Maya, illusion. So Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is saying, clean the mind, clean the mind, clean the mind. Cheto Darpana Marjan. We should clean the mind. The mind is our friend. The mind is our enemy. And if we control the mind, then the whole world is good. If we conquer the whole world but not the mind, even then even after doing such a big work, we have done nothing. Alexander the Great, he conquered the whole world, but he did not conquer his mind. That's why he was agitated with a small thing. So conquering the mind is the name of the game in this human body. Srila Prabhupada, very, very, very kind to us, full of compassion, out of his causeless mercy, is spreading Krishna consciousness. And when he came to America, he gave Krishna consciousness to the hippies. They chanted the name of Hare Krishna Mahamantra, and the hippies became happy. The Rusis became rishis, the Chini became munis, and the Japanese started doing japas, and the unhappy became happy. Giriraj Maharaj when he was in Brahmachari, now he's a great saint, Vaishnava Acharya, Guru, GBC, and he is a pillar of International Society for Krishna Consciousness. At one stage, he asked Prabhupada, when I am chanting the holy name, you say by chanting the holy name, the mind comes under control, but when I'm chanting the holy name, the mind gets more and more disturbed. Then Srila Prabhupada listened to him and very feeling compassionate to this young brahmachari. Then he said, if your mind is getting agitated by chanting, then chant loudly, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare. The sound will go inside and curb the lust, anger, and greed. So the mind is controlled by sounds. So we should hear sounds which are favorable, like mantras, the scriptures, take association of the devotees. In this way, the mind can be controlled. So in this way, Srila Prabhupada says, those who control the mind, they are called as Swami, master of the mind. Go Swami. Go means mind and senses. Senses. And those who cannot control the mind and the senses are called Go Dasa, servant of the senses. The senses will say, come, let us eat ice cream. So the mind will scream, ice cream. And so we go to eat ice cream. So mind will say, go to the movie. So the eyes will say, wow, that's a good movie. And it say, we want to see the movie. And the mind will also say, yes, let us go to see the movie. So that is servant of the senses. But when we control the mind, we will say the eyes, don't look at those things which is not to be seen. Look at Krishna, and the eyes will see Krishna. The ears will try to hear something familiar. Don't hear those sounds which is not to be heard. Hear the kirtan of Srila Prabhupada, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna. Fully surrender to Krishna. Whenever your time, chant Hare Krishna. Don't talk nonsense. Don't hear nonsense. So the ear will say, okay. And the mouth is always wanting to do, gapa. Gapa means unwanted speech. So the mind, which is powerful, will say, don't do gapa, do japa. So we'll start doing chanting Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. So in this way, we can become Goswami. And Srila Prabhupada really helped us. The point is, we should be sincere and serious. And we should be very eager, very eager, very eager, very eager, very eager to advance in Krishna consciousness. That is the secret. We should have an intense desire to advance in Krishna consciousness. That is the secret. If we don't have the intense desire, we should pray, Krishna, let me have that intense desire to advance in Krishna consciousness. So intense desire and prayers is the only key to go. One, the spiritual master was saying to the disciple, that Tivrena Bhakti Yogena Yachte Prasam. You should be eager to advance, So he was asking, the disciple was asking, I don't understand, what is this eagerness? What is this eagerness? What is this eagerness? And he explained in many angles, this angle, that angle, that angle, that angle, that angle, but still he is not understanding. Then the spiritual master said, okay, fine. Tomorrow is Ekadashi. Let us go to the holy river, and the bank of the river we will chant Hare Krishna. So everybody came and the chanting started. So the spiritual master said, some of you can go to the river and also chant. So this fellow was asking question. So two hefty, devotees. They came. When this person was chanting in the water, they put one hand in his right shoulder and another put his hand in the left shoulder and pushed him into the water. And he was struggling to come out. They were so strong, he was struggling. Oh, I'm not able to. And when he was about to give up his breath, they left him. They said, oh, this is Ekadashi. This is Ekadashi. We have come here to do Ekadashi. But chanting God, you have come to do murder. Again, they pushed him. And he was struggling. And again, they put him in the water. And he was struggling and struggling. And fourth time, fifth time, and the sixth time, he was struggling. And he was about to give. But he put the full strength of the body. And he pushed so much that the two strong personality, they fell down. And he said, Gurudev, this is not chanting, this is cheating. This is not chanting, this is cheating. It is murder on Ekadashi. What is this? What is this? What is this? They tried to put me. What happened when they put in the water? What happened? I was about to die. Then what happened? Third time, fourth time, and the fifth time when they put, I really put all the strength in the body and push them. Yes, that is what. What is that? That is murder. No, that is not one. That is eagerness. You are asking what is eagerness? What is it? When you are about to leave the body and the effort you put to come to take the next breath, that kind of power, that kind of intelligence, and that kind of thought, and with this you really push them. That eagerness is called. That is what is called as real eagerness. Did you understand that? This boy said, yes. That is what I understood. So we should be very eager. That is what is the secret. Srila Rupa Goswami in Padyavali very nicely quotes. He says, Krishna Bhakti Rasa Bhavita Mati Kriyatam Yadi Kutopi Labhyate Tatra Lolyam, that is greed. Tatra Lolyam Ek Matram Mulyam Janma Koti Supritina Labhyate. That eagerness, that greed, eagerness, I want to, no, I will not waste my human body. I've come till here to go ahead. I will not be stopped anywhere. I will not be hung anywhere. I will not get deviated. I will advance and I will do everything. I will not commit Vaishnava Aparadha. I will not commit Vaishnava Ninda. I will do anything and everything. I'll be humble. I will be tolerant, but I will advance in Krishna consciousness. So that is Tivrena Bhakti Yogena Yajte Puksha. That we see in the life of Namacharya Das Thakur, Srila Prabhupada, all these acharyas, even our present acharyas. If we don't have that eagerness, then again we sing every morning after Mangalarti, Tulsi Arti, we say, Bahu Janma Kari Yadi Shravana Kirtana Tabako Na Paya Krishna Pade Prema Dhana. But if that eagerness is not there, for many lifetimes, Bahu Janma Kari Yadi Shravana Kirtan, we may hear Hare Krishna Maman, Tabeko Na Paya Krishna Pade. That eagerness, I will not commit any Vaishnava Aparadha, I will not do any Vaishnava Ninda, I will do everything to advance in Krishna consciousness. That kind of eagerness comes, then Krishna will do everything to help us. Not only Krishna, the whole Sampradaya, the Vaishnava come to help us to uplift our consciousness. And by this, we can become a good devotee, make other devotee, please Prabhupada, Gurudev, and make our life successful. Hare Krishna. So we will stop here. I have a few things to do. Will not take question and answers. Okay. Hare Krishna. Or we'll take one question. We'll take one question. Maybe you can electronically raise hand and unmute. Okay. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna. Okay. Srila Prabhupada ki Jai, Nitai Gaur Hari Premanand. Grantha Srimad Bhagavat Mahapuran ki. There's someone speaking? Am I hearing? Or all right. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna Maharaj. Thank you.
Vancha kripa sindhubhya eva patitan pavanebhyo
Vaishnavebhyo
vaishnavebhyo
namo namah.
Ananta Koti Vaishnav Vrinda ki
Jai.
jai.
His Holiness
Holiness Bhakti Karunamayi Vanamali Maharaj
Maharaj
ki
ki
Jai.
jai.
Srila Prabhupada ki jai.
Jai.
Manande Hari Hari
Hari Hari
Bol.
Bol.
All glories to assembled devotees. Hare Krishna.
Hare
Krishna.
Krishna.
For a very nice class, inspiring class.
Hare
Thank
Thank you,
you.
Maharaj.